Hi, everyone. Welcome back. You guys, they got a new little setup here on StreamYard. They got a new setup. Welcome, everyone. Let me see. I got to find the chat, you guys. They got a new setup on StreamYard. Hold on. Y'all, I couldn't even play a video because I didn't even work on it today, you guys. I didn't even try to see what was going on in here until now. Oh my God. Hi, I am Human First. Hi, you guys. Welcome. I know it's been a minute for me. Y'all, I stay like near the highway, you guys. So let me get in the house. That traffic, oh my God, is whew, something else. Hi, Kimmy Kim. Hi. Angela, hi. Bless Anita. Hi. Respective angle. Hi. What is this? Oh, they got some new stuff here. Okay. Okay. StreamYard done upgraded. Okay. Can you guys hear me well? All right. Let me see. They got this little upgrade, you guys. So I gotta work on it. You guys. I don't even know how to yeah, all my videos are like, okay, let's see. I don't even okay, here's the fair use little thing to go up under the bottom here. So we want to put, y'all. I'm telling you, this is so small. Let me get my glasses. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, let me turn my dryer off. You know what? I'm just, oh. Okay. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to come on. We're going to chit chat. We're going to talk just a little bit, but not long because I got to charge this phone. I'm on my phone, you guys. This door. Okay, you guys can hear me. So what y'all been up to? What y'all been up to? I've been seeing some of you guys over there on Marcella's page. Y'all been seeing me over there. We still, me, Marcellus, Daryl, and all of us still communicate. And everything. They kind of keep me up, in the air with everything. And I still be out there. I be on Facebook, sharing things every now and then. But how I was on YouTube, I would spend time making videos and content, trying to um, enlighten you guys, sometimes entertain you guys, sometimes but that takes a lot of work when it comes to YouTube. Um, you got to put a lot of thought into doing content on YouTube than Facebook. Facebook, simple, drop a post, is done. Um, so you guys, I have been keeping up with what's going on out here in open spaces with TD Jakes, Larry Reid, CTV, King Drives. Oh my, it's been very interesting. I am human first. Have been we've been going, talking and conversing back and forth. I've been watching his content as well. I haven't really missed too much on here at all. I've been looking, listening, so anxious to make content, so anxious, but I've been trying to um, deal with a lot of issues that surrounded me at this time. And um, I had one issue to come about, and then another issue to add on to that issue. Y'all know my mother passed away. I actually ended up getting laid off my job when my mother was passing away. A lot of you guys didn't know that, but I appreciate you guys for donating um, to my mother's GoFundMe, so she could have a proper funeral. She wasn't buried, but she did have a funeral, and I appreciate all you guys for that. All right, so I just want to give my opinion on what I think about um, what's going on out here in open spaces. Um, but I'll talk to you guys more on everything else, what's going on here with me. Um, there have been some things that did take place at um, at somewhere that I work at now. So it did take place, and it's been an emotional ride for me there. But we're gonna move on from that and allow God to help me with that situation there. But I'm looking at the situation with I don't know how to work the new StreamYard thing, right? I mean, they got it going on now, right? So I can't I don't know how to put the videos up there. So and the how I be putting the little pictures up there. So I was trying. Then they got this little dollar sign thing. What is this? What? Okay, okay, Larry's still at it. You see what I'm saying? I'm missing comments, you guys. Look, y'all. Give me time. Okay, did you hear about longtime sub 901 Dun Diva F and Black TV killed by her 14-year-old son and 40? Yes. Yes, I saw that. Um, yeah, I saw that one. I thought it was this 901 Dun Diva. Female Black T was killed by her. No, I didn't hear about that one. No, I didn't hear about that one, but I did hear about the wasn't a 14-year-old boy that killed. Is this the same story that killed his mom and dad? Uh, I don't know if that was the same story. Thank you so much, Kimmy. I appreciate you. I don't know. But yeah, I've been keeping up with everything, trying my best to keep up with everything. I have an alert on my phone that will alert me about certain things that is going on in the social media world. I'm actually on Twitter X. I'm there too as well. Um, so I get notifications from Twitter. I don't get my notifications from Facebook. I actually go into Facebook to see what's going on. Now Instagram, I kind of stay on there and I stay in the loop and I'll tap on my messages and kind of stay in the little group that we have on there. Um, so I try to stay in the loop about everything, but I'm trying to heal first. Yeah, I'm trying to heal first. But hi, all you guys that just popped in the window, you guys, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure show comments on stage. What is this? This is a new StreamYard got a good setup. All right, so guys, make sure you guys hit the like button on this video. You guys, as you guys see that I posted, I made a thumbnail of TJ's and lawyer Blackburn. You guys, um, I'm not celebrating that TDJ's got to win. You know, against the lawyer. I'm not like, I'm so happy and I'm laughing. I'm not laughing because this is really not funny. Like, this is so corrupted. This is so well, it's actually distasteful. Like, for one, for a lawyer to do what he's doing to try to win a case. instead of doing it the right legal way. It's very distasteful. Um, Let me see, make sure I get my. Her name was Brandy. To a white guy, she was in black tea sector. What the? Oh my god, that's not the same lady, is it? Blessed Anita, is that the same lady? She was in a black tea sector cheating with black guy named Cog. So the lady they showed on the news, is this the same people? The white guy and the black lady that was killed by the 14-year-old. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm receiving my messages so late. Told y'all this is a new thing that StreamYard got set up. You guys. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, yeah. I did see that. That is so disturbing. That is so disturbing. So disturbing. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. I actually sat down and watched that. A lot of articles, and then the 911 call too, as well, from the 14-year-old. And then his friend was even speaking, speaking at on the news about him too as well. I mean, the whole thing is disturbing. So disturbing. Wow. So as I was saying, I'm just gonna talk just for a few minutes. I'm not gonna be on here long. I'm just gonna, give my opinion about what I feel about Larry Reid threat, alleged, not alleged threat. Now this was actually a threat. It seemed like a social media threat, like a um he kills me with this. Like, did he do Tasha K like that? He did Tasha K the same way. It's just, you do me, I do you, But he say he's a prophet. That's what he said. But I don't know. I don't know if he's a blogger, a prophet, or a joke. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Um, she was mean to him. Get out of here. Oh, Anita, you got to share this with me. Nita, you got to send me some info. You got to send me some info. You got to send me some info on Facebook. Send me some information, please. You said I didn't know people still watch Larry. Who? Oh, people still watch Larry. Yeah, send me some information about her. So, but anyway, yeah, 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 I watched CTV and CTV live. It was St. James live, and it was CTV. I think they both have the video on their channels, and Larry Reid was on that as well. So I watched that, and then one night he had a live on. I'm sitting there watching his live, and I goes to sleep. You guys, I goes to sleep on his live, you guys, and wake up. He is still on. I mean, this man stayed on for hours. I know we stay on for hours sometimes, but no, he stayed on for hours, all the way into the morning, to the daybreak. I was, oh my god, this is, oh my god, I can't. He stayed on for a long time, you guys. But I did watch the video of him, Larry, and St. James. And Larry behavior is so disturbing. Like, literally threatened. I mean, just like what they call it, social media threat. Like, if you clap back at me, I'm gonna clap back at you. Or you talk about me, I'm gonna talk about you. I don't know if he did or not, but Larry was already into all of this stuff. We can't just keep saying Bishop Jordan led Larry to this or CTV led Larry to that. Larry is a grown man. Larry is into what he's into because of Larry Reid. Okay? So we can't keep blaming these other people that are surrounding him. Larry made these choices because of his heart. You know, when you can't get what you want, you will fall prey to witchcraft. And when what he said to St. James, that was that ain't what we doing. We ain't that's that Jezebelic type spirit that he was operating in. You know, if you can't give me what I want, this is what I'll do to you. Because he was sending messages on the platform as though if you do this to me, Jordan, or you do this to me, Jace, this is what I'll do. This is what I'll say. But he's trying to pull himself away from it and not take accountability for his own actions in in what was going on. Y'all remember we got videos, we got tapes, we got everything, right? We got all of the information on Larry. We got all the information on Larry, right? When Larry was seem as though or allegedly condoning the behavior of what's that guy, the apostle Bishop George Bloomer. So now he's trying to distance himself, like, oh, I don't have nothing to do with none of this stuff. I'm just a little, innocent child. I'm just the innocent so-called prophet or whatever. Come on now. His hands was in the cookie jar too. Like, come on. I'm just sitting here just looking like, what? You got so much dirt on them, but now you playing. This is weird. At some point we want to say, okay, Larry, spill the tea. We want to know what's going on. But at the same time, he gonna spill tea on them. He needs to spill tea on himself. Because this is disturbing behavior. It said, yes, I thought LR said he don't have uh mad days and expose ex-friends. Exactly. And then I look, y'all, I know y'all don't like Bishop Jordan. Y'all, I did watch it. Y'all know I watched from the beginning to the end. I know y'all don't like Bishop Jordan, but I give it up for Bishop Jordan for clapping back at Larry Reid. Yeah. Now he clapped back and he clapped back. Oh, yes, he did. Oh my God. When a narcissist can't have their way, I tell you the truth. Whew, Lord have mercy. I mean, I've seen it all. It's just so disgraceful. This Larry said, I'm going to tell on everybody. I'm going to spill the tea, but spill the tea on yourself first. And I think I did mention in one of my videos that Bishop Jordan is not going to allow his kingdom to fall because of Larry Reid. Larry is trying to take credit for Bishop Jordan's come up, a starting point. Bishop Jordan already been out there. I remember Bishop Jordan when I was young. Him and his son, they out there sending those mail to our I mean, what was it? Our mailboxes. I remember that. I think I still got it actually. One of his mails that came to my mailbox, and it was about technology. Come on. So the whole thing here to me is that you said none who's a prophets. Well, I'm just saying, they don't clap back, but I use that word for Bishop Jordan. My apologies. But yeah, so but he clapped back, Miss Anita. He clapped back. Okay. Yes, he did. He did clap back. Um, but I'm not saying, I'm on board Bishop Jordan's side now. I'm not. I mean, both of them were sending out some disturbing messages. Yeah, both of them. Now Larry's upset with him about voting for Trump. He's upset with Bishop Jordan about his decision, having a meeting with, I guess with Trump, or they're having a trip or something like that with Trump. This is what I'm getting from this. Um, but he, this the thing right here. This, I know, like he came up under scam rib. I already look. You know what, Blessed Anita. I remember Reverend Ike used to come on too as well. I think it wasn't it BET. They used to come on late at night. Exactly. Reverend Ike used to come on late at night talking about money, sending old cloths. It was a lot of pastors that did that at night, sending all cloths and all of that. I think it was on BET, other stations, I guess. But I remember BET used to have a couple of them on there late at night. But yeah, back to Jordan and back to Larry Reid. Okay. Jordan should not have ever allowed Larry to get that close to him. Somewhere in the middle, he missed it. He missed it. I'm not saying he have more integrity than Larry, but Jordan should have known better. Larry Reid tongue runs like water. Okay. He don't hold water. I'm telling you, Larry is a gossiper. He's a gossiper, a blogger, gossiper. Bloggers gossip sometimes. They gossip. And he's a gossiper. And his tongue, he can't hold anything. His tongue is so loose, he can't hold that. You heard he said, I'm gonna tell it all. I'm gonna tell it all. But he a part of, I mean, like God gonna say, well, Larry, since you telling it all, we gonna go ahead and send them to hell and you can stay right here. No, Larry, it don't work that way. He paid Jordan 3 million. Get out of here. Larry. I know, right? Larry said he paid Jordan 3 million. And see what make it so bad is it's so disturbing right now. I mean, when I do my other live, I'm gonna have to get in depth with this and give y'all scriptures on this because what I saw is just so disturbing. The whole thing is disturbing. Larry, I don't know. I don't know what wrong with it. I just don't know. I don't know if prophet mixed in with blogger, gossiper, and I'm so done with this. And then CTV and Larry wasn't friends. Now they back. I don't know what they back. They back to back of top to bottom. I don't know, but I don't know. He was crying at first, and then I don't know. CTV. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I'm just sitting there watching this mess. And see, in my opinion, I believe Larry got a little jealous because Bishop Jordan went on St. James channel. Yeah. And it was a pretty good show. Now it was. I'm gonna give St. James that it was a good show. It was. It was a good show. St. James is very humble uh interviewer. He really is. He sat back and allowed Jordan to express himself, even though it was cringing at times, but he allowed him to express himself about Larry. Um, and he mentioned, I remember Bishop Jordan mentioned his wife as well. His wife was very saddened by how Larry disgraced them on public, uh, social media, public TV. You know, it is sad when you can't trust Larry. Larry is not to be trusted. He's a gossiper. Okay, exactly. That's a Jezebel spirit. Okay, that's a Jezebel spirit. Larry ought to be ashamed of himself. He has to start walking in integrity. I'm not telling nobody to hold disparaging secrets or stuff that would damage families and stuff. I'm not telling you to do that, but sometimes you got to have integrity when you hanging around people that are not saying bigger than you, but that have more experience than you. You know, um, but with Larry background and with his exposure, he doesn't have a place to expose anyone at this moment. Not with his background. He doesn't have no leverage. He doesn't have no place. He doesn't have no power when it comes to exposing anybody. He don't have no power because of his background. You know, of the allegations of him what molesting these boys. Okay, so I said before in my videos that Bishop Jordan is not going to allow Larry to cause him to fall. That I'm y'all, you know what? I'm gonna go back and get that video. And then and so give me that, give me that, give me that, show me that. So yeah, I got somebody here with me, y'all. All right, they give me some tea on Larry. They give me some tea on Larry. All right, so oh, hi, respective angle. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You guys hit it. Larry don't put all his business out here in the front street. He don't let us know that him and Bishop Jordan has severed ties. I already knew it, saw it. There it goes. Bishop Jordan should have been returned back to his senses. Okay, not saying his ministry is true, false, or whatever the case may be. But there was some, when somebody have, you could be a witch, warlock, of God, not of God. But some people, what they do, they have respect for what they do. And for him to allow Larry to come into his circle like that, that right there, that tainted everything. So, like I said, you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, I told you I went to one of their conferences before. Bishop Jordan's, the guys that's up under Bishop Jordan. I went to their conference. I was there. Um, and I actually, they were selling a book for 200 and something dollars, but the prophet gave it to me for free. You guys gave it to me for free. It was a prayer book. I went to their conference. I was there. It was in Atlanta. I can't remember if it was in Marietta, but I was there. Okay. I'm not going to deny that. I don't think Bishop Jordan was there though, because I don't think I never followed. I wasn't following Bishop Jordan, but I know he's there. I've seen his shows on TV. I know he's there, but I know these are the people that's up under him. I know they follow him. I know they've been with him a couple of times because the other ministers were there too. I think his name is Prophet White or something like that. But I follow someone else on Facebook and I follow him heavy. And so he was having a conference, but I do know that he do associate with Bishop Jordan. And so I follow him on Facebook and I started following him on Facebook for quite some time. And I came interested in his ministry. And so I went to that conference. And he do associate with Bishop Jordan. But I'm not gonna mention his name. All right, so that move for Jordan was huge, was a huge mistake. What you mean that move for Jordan? What you mean by that? How you get these? I don't see no. Oh, hold on, you guys. My. Okay, that's respected. I'm trying to see if I missed. Okay, so is Jake's name and Reid in the new paperwork covering and Larry not named? Bless Anita, I thought Larry was in the his name was mentioned in the lawsuit. I thought his name was mentioned. You know what, you guys? I used to follow George Bloomer when he first came out when he was a big guy, y'all. I don't bought his books and everything. When he first came out, he was a big guy who married to this woman, and he first came out and everything. I used to follow this man, right? And I just cannot believe that he succumbed to what he succumbed to. It was just like, I know it can be in the devil can come to anybody, and if you ain't got the real Holy Spirit, yeah. But the devil can attack anybody. But I just could not believe this. Like, I used to follow this man. Okay. I just be wholeheartedly like every time George Bloomer come on TV or he at TBN, I'm there. Like, I'm always there. Whatever book he come out with, I'm gonna buy that book. And I bought George. Y'all, I don't just talk about these people because I talk about them and I don't really know. I don't know them I don't know him personally, but I've seen him, in person. But he don't know me. I don't know him personally, right? But I have spent money buying his books, you know, trying to see what's going on. He's talking about the apple and the orange and all this stuff. I just bought his books. Um, he said, "Stop gossiping." Greg, who is Greg, y'all? Linking up with Larry in the first place was a mistake. Okay, yeah, most definitely, yeah, that was a mistake right there. That's what I just could not understand. Like, I'm like, Bishop Jordan, and then it was so cringing that one. I still got the picture. Bishop Jordan. I had it. Come on, y'all. I had it. I got all my y'all. I had to buy storage because I still got old pictures of Bishop Jordan and Larry. Bishop Jordan laying on Larry's shoulder. Come on, Jonathan and David. Come on, all these memories, all this stuff. Like, that was so cringing. I was like, Bishop Jordan, what the heck? What are you doing? Oh, Larry said he he cussed a lot. Look, Greg Singletary. Who are that? Stop gossiping, worry about your walk with God. Look at Greg Singletary. Look, we got a we got a op in the comments. Y'all, we got an ops in the comment. Let's go ahead and put this up here. He want to be seen, whoever this is. This Booger Bear right here want to be seen. That's a good welcome back to YouTube. But anyway, but y'all know this is just a video I'm coming on. I'm just giving my opinion and stuff like that, y'all. On what's out here in open spaces. But KOM is that you? Who you talking about? What's that guy name? KOM? Dang, what's that guy name? I'm trying to think. That's that young guy name. And that's that young guy name. KOM. I'm trying to think what the guy. See, I don't even forgot the little young. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't forgot that young guy, y'all. I really have. I ain't gonna lie. I don't. I'm telling y'all something. I got a life, and I don't even be thinking about him. Period. I think he had a baby or something last I heard, and that was it. Um, but I do watch CTV, and I don't watch Larry Reid's videos. It has to be something serious. Yeah, and I'll go watch it like that. He said block them. No, the best thing to do is ignore them. They always, they just want attention. It was they said block. Okay, let them. I'm gonna go on and block them. Let me see how you block these people. Put in a user timeout, ban user and delete. Okay. All right. So I guess he's banned. Greg Singletary was banned, and their comments were removed. Okay. So I banned them. It's a new setup they got. It's a new setup they got. It's a new setup. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it yet, respected. They got this new thing. Something going on StreamYard now. Y'all gotta help me with this. Something. I can tap on your name. Okay. I don't see anything. I see delete comment, put user in timeout, banned, and then start comment. That's all I see. I don't see. I have to go on YouTube and do it. I have to go on YouTube. I have to go on YouTube and do it. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go on YouTube, but I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard through my other phone. You said no, don't block. You think I should unblock them? Let's Nita. Let me unblock. I don't know who Greg is. Yeah, Greg could be somebody. He could. Greg, you had to come up under another name because I don't know how to unblock you. Nita told me to unblock you. They always coming over here talking trash. Yeah, they got some new features here. And it's nice. It's nice. I love it. Yeah, let's move on with the topic. Exactly. Let me see where we left off at. Okay. Exactly. All right. Let's start right here where we left off at. All right. LR Dunn turn all the way to his African spirituals. That's where he's from. I remember this is allegedly, but this conversation was talked about. George Bloomer said he went to Africa, and I think they was doing some type of spiritualist stuff over there, and he saw it. He entertained that. So they all into this stuff. A lot of pastors and prophets that we think that um, are getting their powers supernaturally are actually doing African spiritualist things, right? They are dibbing dabbing into different cultures. Um, what we gonna call this? Spirituality, spiritualistic, ritualistic way. So I think we talked about that before. That some of the things that Africans do, God is against. Okay, so I don't know why they running over there. These are the Sauls here, you guys. These are Saul people. These are Saul children. Y'all remember when Saul couldn't get an answer from God? He turned around and looked at the witch and said, "Hey, can I get an answer?" And then what happened to him? These are Sauls. They're not hearing a word from God. They're hearing words from unfamiliar spirits, okay? From the dead. Put it that way. Okay, so great. Go kiss Larry. Here. Oh, he's still. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. That's all. Oh, you get banned a lot. Exactly. Exactly that part. Okay, so you say Mad Church said Larry is named in the paperwork. No, from from what I saw it. His name is. I have a. You know what? When I learn how to, I'm gonna learn how to work this StreamYard, and I'm coming back live next weekend, and I'll post it up there, and I'll show you guys. Put a circle around it because I have it. Um, y'all, Larry trying to be Lovey and Bishop Jordan. Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna bring them out. It's gonna be next week, next Thursday and Friday. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. It said I told African spiritualism, and like Moses, my gifts always beat his. Hello now. He's dead in Jesus. Mhm. Okay. Exactly. Exactly that part. Lovey and Jordan. Exactly. He's two people in one. Do y'all see this? Somebody around here still try to steal people's spirits because they don't have one of their own. You know. I said, Lord have mercy. This is ridiculous. And I just don't understand how he trying to take credit for Jordan's success. I'm so done. Larry was like, I did this, I did that. You know, he was saying all kinds of stuff. Like, oh Lord. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see. I don't want to miss our human first. Put your stuff up here. What's in it? Yes. Okay. Exactly. He said not a chairman. Oh, a charm man. Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, um, isn't there an article out about Larry Reid having was affiliated with this scammer with a fraud? Y'all, we gonna show receipts. We gonna show receipts. Larry, there's an article out about Larry. Y'all hanging around a fraudster. What's that guy name that was in the comments? Cause I don't forgot his name already. Y'all see that? Y'all see how I don't forgot about that guy that was in the comment? Did you know that your buddy was a fraudster? Is being claimed being has been called out for being a hanging around a fraudster that scammed those people out of all their money. Oh, he was hanging around another fraudster. What's that? What's that? Oh, that Cook guy. That Cook. What's that guy name? He was hanging around with that Cook guy, Darius Cook. Yeah, Darius Cook. The one had to pay all that money back for frauding them folks, allegedly. But he had to pay some money back. We're gonna get some receipts. He was hanging around him too. Oh, Greg Singletary. Oh, Greg, did you know your buddy? Now you know these people come over here talking trash. They be talking trash. They love their baby Larry, boy. They love Larry. Hmm. They love their baby Larry. Wait a minute, let me put this up here. Love was a guest. Lovey was a guest in Noel Jones' house for a week. Why didn't Lovey tell him? Oh, excuse me, y'all. His wife was gonna get clocked in the face. I guess God didn't want him to see that coming. Yeah, Bishop Noel Jones' wife got hit dead in the face. Like, come on now. Because sometimes things are just a fleshly move. You know, it's just flesh. And that's just flesh. Some of that stuff is flesh. And y'all notice, okay, so if your gifts don't operate outside of the pulpit, you know that you are a magician. You know you are a what we used to call them people, um a hypnotist. Yeah. Okay. They just put on a show, y'all. They just put on the show. Bless Anita, they just put on a show. That's all it is. Jesus gifts operated within the earth, right? You didn't hear he was always isolated in a church operating in his gifts. His gifts operated throughout the earth. His gifts operated when he was at work. Okay. His gift operated while he was sitting at the table eating, okay, and drinking, having fun, turning water into wine. Okay. He didn't wait till he got into a building to operate into his supernatural gifts. Who gonna have God's gifts and supernatural gifts and it only operates inside of a building, inside of a church setting? No, the gifts operate anywhere, everywhere. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them, but it's a little too much. Like they put on some type of show or something. I don't know. Let me see. There's a lot going on here in this. Let's see. Let's get this up here. I gotta get this together, you guys, with this StreamYard. They have a lot going on here. I gotta work with it, see what I can post. Yes, yes, yes. It's nice. It's nice. Okay. All right. I thank you guys for coming over. I really do. I thank you guys so much for coming over. Let's see. For all those so-called prophets, I got to get it up here. Turn the unsaved away from Christ because they don't know. Hmm. So they only cater to those that say they're saved already, right? Hmm. Hmm. The unsaved away from Christ because they don't know. Hmm. Wow. So anyway, so we had the Book of Bass to come on here and start it again. Um. Oh, thank you. Actually, now that's an old picture. That's an old picture of me when I was like 38, 39. I'm much older now. So that's a 38, 39 year old picture. Yeah. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I try to get it back, but they got a new setup here, and I'm trying to get it back to my other picture that I had it on at first. But thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see something right quick. Hmm. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything before I get off of here. Hmm. Because he talked about a lot. He really did. He talked about a lot on CTV channel. Bishop Jordan talked about a lot on St. James channel. And like I say, it was a good interview. Um, but the relationship he had with Larry, I don't think was godly as it's supposed to be. And sometimes when you in a higher position, um, you have to be careful of letting mediocre little minions to overpower you. And I think that he allowed himself to be disrespected by Larry. He forgot about who he was when he met Larry. He forgot. He forgot. He wouldn't allow me his circle. And so for some reason he allowed Larry his circle. And I don't know if it was money that caused him to lose focus. I don't care who it is. You can have $1,000,000. I'm not finna get up underneath you. I'm just gonna be honest. And that goes for TD Jakes too. You got all these people that look up to TD Jakes. And here he is at a P. Diddy birthday party. I was just stopping by. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm not going to your house if you are indulging in such acts or you have such a lifestyle. And we have to be careful of who we hang around, who we be around, and all that, so forth, so forth. As if you are a high profile preacher or whatever, these people should be coming to you and respecting you, because if you go to them, they're going to lose respect for you. That's the reason why so many people talk about preachers now with no respect, no regard for their title, position in God, because they are following them instead of them following them. Jesus had people following him. He didn't follow them. They followed him. He didn't run behind the devil. The devil's running behind him, trying to kill him, you know? Oh, we got to reach the lost some kind of way. You got to reach the lost. You got to go inside of a strip club. When a stripper heard about Jesus, she went to him. Okay. She kneeled at his feet. Okay. So I'm just trying to figure this out. Everybody making excuses for their disparaging behaviors, very distasteful behaviors. I don't care how old TD Jakes is. I don't care how old Bishop Jordan is. I don't care how old Larry, whoever is. These people have followers that look up to them, but they want to make excuses of why they following the devil. Come on now. Come on now. These people are actually looking up to these people. Yes, I have TD Jakes videos. I have TDJ, every CD TDJ came out with. I have these CDs. Okay. Every uh I think every book Juanita Bynum came out with, I think I got her books. Okay. I wasn't a crazy sower now. I ain't gonna lie about that one. But I used to buy their stuff because I was interested. You know, I first started out, you know how you born again and you want to know, you curious about what's going on. So let me read some of you guys' comments. So let me finish this. So the thing is here, right? Everybody want to be like playing like this is something funny. This is not funny, you guys. Do y'all know not know that if TD Jakes fall, it's gonna be other people falling right behind him. If Bishop Jordan fall, they're gonna be other people falling right behind him. Because a lot of people look up to these people. And that's true. A lot of people will, a lot of people just walk away and just find another church. But that's the purpose of the devil turning their hearts, you know, so that he can get them to become a part of his following, so they can, so Satan can get their followers start following him, right? That's how that works. So it's just so cringy that they would even believe in their minds and their hearts that what they did was okay. It's not okay. I don't told y'all 100 times I would never condone anything that is ungodly if I done it or if I'm doing it. That's just number one. I can't do it. I know the price. Um. Oh, hi Ava. Hi, hi, hi. All right, let's read this one here. Okay. Larry fell out with Whitehead, the New York City jailhouse prophet, because he wanted Jordan to mentor him. Hmm. That's a Jezebel move, okay? Okay. Everything that happened with Larry and Bishop Whitehead was a Jezebel move. That's how Jezebel operates. And I'm not saying what Bishop Whitehead did was right. Okay. I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm not saying what he did was wrong. All right. I'm not saying neither. But the whole thing that went about when Larry tried to expose him, that wasn't exposure. That was a Jezebelic type move, right? That wasn't, because Bishop Whitehead was already under investigation. He was already going back and forth with the situation with the lady. So that was just all a Jezebel move. When you can't get what you want, you get upset, you get ticked off, you can't get what you want. That's what Larry does. That's what it seems to me. Out here in open space, he's been doing it for a while. You can't get what you want, you go sue, you go doing all kind of crazy stuff, taking people videos down, doing all kind of stuff. I'm like, oh god. I mean, I don't. I mean, this is me right here. If I got your video, if I had to pay you for having your video up, I don't care. I don't care about getting money from YouTube. I'm fine with it. YouTube already sent me a note or whatever. I'm okay with it. I don't mind paying y'all. They pay y'all every cent, every dime, every time I show y'all videos, y'all get paid for it. That's fine. I don't mind. So that's the agreement that YouTube makes now. If you post about a video on your page, they will be getting paid every time the video shows on your page, they will be getting the money. So I don't even care. I don't even care. It don't even bother me. I'm just trying to get a message out. That's it. Miss Ava is still in the house. Okay, you guys. I had to turn the AC off. I would wonder why I kept coughing. Excuse me, you guys. All right. All right, you guys. I don't want to. Y'all, I've been on an hour. I'm supposed to been on 30 minutes. Oh my God. Let me get off of here. Let's see what they got going on here. I can't play no videos or nothing. Where my videos at? My intros and oh my God. They have all my videos here though. I do love that. Mm-hmm. Oh, they got a little okay. All right. All right. Okay, you guys, let me get off of here. You guys, I said my piece, but I haven't finished saying everything I need to say because when I come back on live Thursday or Friday, I'll put the live. I already got the little thumbnail made for Larry and Bishop Jordan. I already got it made and everything. Oh, Cutch's TV. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I couldn't believe his birthday. He was a Scorpio. Well, I don't believe in the horoscope, but I'm a Scorpio too. I just could not believe. I said he's such a big crybaby though, because I ain't no crybaby. I cry, but it got to take a lot for me to cry for real. And one thing I ain't gonna do, I ain't finna cry on no dang spoiled milk. Okay, and then what I'm not going to do. He cried too much. He shouldn't even be a Scorpio. I don't know. He cried too much. But but like I said, I've been watching. It's been very interesting. This has been very interesting. It's been a big turnaround. He says 63 fat council back knees, but still say, oh my God, Lord have mercy. All right. Yeah, Greg came up in here, try to come up in here. They always say that you need to stop. Boy, stop. He is a gospel. Probably with Larry. I don't know, because Larry's slick too. But Larry claimed, I'll be paying attention to those little people. He called us little people. He called us little people. I was like, what? Do you not know that you are little in God's eyes? Oh, Lord. That boy is amazing. I swear. He don't make songs about us and everything. Say we haters and all that. Lord, ain't nobody no hater Larry, honey. I don't even know that man, honey. I only know Larry from what he put out here in open spaces. I used to follow Larry too, y'all, but I ain't never bought his CDs. Sent Larry $1, $2 to a cashier to my he didn't want it. But somebody sent me $100 on Larry Live though. One day we was out on Larry Live. One day somebody was sending $100 bills, and I put my cash up out there, got me $100 out there. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry. I'm gonna post that too. That's a receipt. I got it from Larry Reid page. Somebody out there throwing away $100 bills that day. I was one of the lucky ones. Got $100 bill. I like to turn a cartwheel in that chat. I was so happy. I don't know who was sending it. Somebody was sending it, but Larry had it going on over there on that chat that day, throwing out all that money. Larry, you need to try it again. $100 bill, y'all. I will post it and I will show you. They were having $100 bill giveaway. I don't know how much they gave away, but I know I got mine. I forgot to tell y'all that. I held that one back. But yeah, like I said, these people are not new to me spiritually, but I have never met them in person. But I have met Juanita Bynum though in person though. I used to go to her church. I think I did tell y'all that. I don't know if I told y'all that or not, but I don't know if I wanted to tell y'all, but I'm telling y'all now. I used to go to her church. And no, I did not hang out with her. No, I am not a bull. No. No. But I did. I used to talk to one of her armor bearers all the time. You know, we was kind of like always having conversations and stuff all the time. She was real close to Juanita and stuff. So um but I went to her church, but like I said before, I think I told y'all that Thomas Weeks was always there by himself all the time. Every time I go to the church, he's there all the time by himself. Juanita come in every now and then, and I'll see her. She'll have on some jeans. One time she had on a pair of blue jeans. I thought she wore dresses all the time, but that particular time she had on some jeans. And I didn't wear jeans at all at that time. I never wore a pair of jeans. I always wore dresses. And I saw her with the jeans on. I was like, I didn't know Juanita wore blue jean pants. I didn't even know it. She had on a pair of jeans. I was like, wow. And, I see her now more with jeans and stuff on now. I thought she just was a, dresser, just wear dresses. And I always wore dresses. I never wore jeans until to one year, everything changed for me and I moved into this environment and I had to start wearing blue jeans because it wasn't a good environment. So that's when I started wearing jeans. But I used to wear nothing but dresses. That's it. You couldn't catch me with a pair of blue jeans on because the environment I lived in was, it was a nice environment. So I didn't have to worry about blue jeans, wearing short pants or any of that. I always wore dresses. But because I was not saying because I was sanctified, because before I used to wear dresses then too, but I just love my dresses, never wear them short, anything like that, But I moved into the environment, and so I started wearing pants. Yeah, but I saw her with a pair of blue jean pants on that day. I'm like, I ain't know I need to wear jeans, But yeah, I saw her a couple times, and then she got up and said something in the pulpit one day, and it really was very disparaging. And I don't think I went back to a church then or something like that. Or did I? It was very disparaging. That was very disparaging. Um, but Juanita seemed like the type of person never apologized. But she probably don't remember, but to each his own, but I do. Yeah. I just never went back. I'm older, not Kojic, a Pentecostal Western Armor. I guess it's one of those people that look, bless Anita. I guess is one of those people that walk with the pastor, hold their Bibles, dress in black. That's what they call them. I guess they sidekicks. I guess bodyguards. I guess. I guess their clique. I guess they have these people surrounding them. They all be dressed in black. So these ladies that was with Juanita, they was all dressed in black. And so yeah, they was all dressed in black. Hmm. Yeah, and when the situation went down with her Weeks, I was still, I think I was, no, my pastor, I think my pastor was across the street from Juanita. And when that went down, I think, now I didn't go to I don't know if I went to church the day before that happened or a week before, something like that. But I remember when it all went down, the news people was over there at the place, and it was crazy. Cause her church wasn't even far from my place where I used to stay at. It wasn't even far. Cause my pastor was right across the street from her, right across the street. Cause I used to go to my pastor church. I did, but I went to Juanita Biden church too. Cause my pastor wasn't always there all the time, and he wasn't there before when Juanita was there before he was. And so when I finally, saw him there across the street, I started back going to the church. I went to his church, but I started back going to the Bible study. What they call that? We were having the study for all ministers and stuff like that. So we were studying the Bible like from Genesis to Revelation. And so I was into all of that, and it was a lot going on. But it was a lot. But that was a long time ago. He don't married another woman, Bishop Weeks. Yeah, he's a whole Dubai. I guess. So, but anyway, let me get all here. I appreciate you guys coming on chit chatting with me. Um, and so we'll get more depth into a lot of other stuff like P. Diddy and all that other stuff probably next Thursday and Friday and all that good stuff. I just wanted to come on here and chit chat about this. Just chit chat. When I get serious, y'all. I'm serious today, but just you know, kind of got my nose on stopped up now, and the AC was on and all that stuff. Yeah. So have anybody heard from Bishop Whitehead? Y'all know Bishop Whitehead is married, so I can't contact Bishop Whitehead. But if Bishop Whitehead is watching, hi Bishop Whitehead, what's going on? I know they can watch it. I know they got cell phones in jail, honey. So if he's watching, we are still praying for you regardless of what happened, okay? So hope you get an early release. I know he in jail rejoicing about everything going on. Some people be wanting God to take care of their enemies right then and there, right? Sometimes it happens. Now, karma can come fast, and that's true. But some situations may take a while. God, sometimes it's this the number 7 years. It can be 3 7 years. Think my phone finna go dead now, y'all. Think my phone finna go dead now. But I'm gonna say this before my phone go dead. I got 15% left. So sometimes we want God to take care of our enemies right then and there, right? But sometimes it takes a minute, right? But it will be done. Some things are going on in the spiritual realm and that we don't know about. And sometimes it be a war going on, a fight. And it's like we have to push through. We had to push, we had to pray because somebody on the other end is doing some spiritual wickedness over there, right? So they won't be exposed. But but it's so crazy though. It's so crazy what they do. It's so crazy what they do to try to hide the truth. It's so crazy how people be going to witch doctors and everything, pastors and preachers. I've seen it with my own two eyes, lined up, cars everywhere, pastors with Bibles lined up at the root workers' houses. Y'all, it is getting bad. These people don't have no supernatural power. These people don't even have the Holy Ghost. Y'all, it's getting bad out here. We thinking we are in churches where pastors have supernatural connections with the Lord, the God that created us all, but they don't. They have connections with demons, spirits. So God is going to take care of everything. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I pray a prayer. Y'all, it ain't funny, but I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Pray the prayer to God. I was like, God, I need you to fix this. I need for this to go away. You know, and I'm like, fix this, Lord. I need for this to go away. You know, so all of a sudden something happened, and I end up right back in that same situation. I was like, why is I'm here again? So I remember the prayer I prayed, but I'm just like, how I supposed to get out of this? You know, it just is something else. It's something else. He said, Miss Cleo. Exactly. Exactly. So I do know God hear our prayers. We want it to go one way, but it goes another way. But God will fix it. God gonna make sure it comes to an end. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not laughing at the victory that TDJ have over this lawyer. I'm not laughing at it because it's not funny. None of this isn't funny. None of it isn't funny. Okay, it's funny, but it's not funny, right? It's not. This is a serious matter. Was this is serious? The whole thing is disturbing. But I'm ready for the other part of the T. Jakes case. We're gonna sit back. We're gonna watch. We're gonna go on Marcella's page. We're gonna see what's going on. Y'all, Darren Moore. Make sure you guys keep watching Darren Moore. I don't know if all of you guys are from Darren Moore's page, but if you are just from my page, go to Darren Moore's channel, Mad Church Disease channel. I share their videos on my to my page. You guys can go look at the post that I be posting. And I do share their videos. You guys can tap on it. And I do share it on Facebook too as well. So you guys can go to Facebook. And I do have two Miss Furlow Speaks on Facebook, but I'm not on the other one all the time. But I'll go and share a couple of videos of Daryl and Mad Church Disease on my other page. Okay. So you guys can go and keep up with the TD Jakes case. They are more knowledgeable in these type of situations than I am, but I try to stay on the little spiritual level. But I have common sense though that what that lawyer did was foolishness. I know a little lawyer stuff, but I don't know a lot. But you guys can stay updated with that with Mad Church Disease and Daryl Moore. Um, they're more knowledgeable on this and they have some experience on their belt. Okay. Yeah, this is getting very interesting. Marcella's page is really y'all before I go to work, y'all, I watch Marcellus, okay? Him and Dara be at that time. I be trying to get a little bit in. Then when I come home from work, I had to turn it back on so I can catch up with everything, you know. So that they be talking about, I had to catch up. Y'all see me come in the comments. Sometimes I be on my way to work. Sometimes I be on got off of work or something like that. Sometimes I be on my lunch break or something like that. Oh, you don't watch Mad Church Disease, Bless Anita? Why you don't watch Mad Church Disease? Oh, I forgot. You and Daryl don't get along. Lord Hammer. Oh, I remember you. You and Daryl. I forgot. Oh my God, I forgot. Bless Anita. I think you and Daryl get into an argument in the chat one time. You need to check out that page and forget about all of that about Daryl. You need to check that page out and keep up with the information about the case. They are really digging deep into that. Yeah, they are really digging deep in. I'm telling you, they really is. They have the whole transcript of that case. I'm telling you. Hmm. Daryl and Marcellus is on it. I'm telling you. Even what's that guy named King Jives? What is it? 2.1 million. I watched that too. Yes, Lord. King Jives. Y'all see what's going on here? I mean, sometimes we want it to happen then, but look at now. Look at now. From the COVID-19, we was all talking on YouTube. We was all in the midst of that. Now to now. Oh, y'all got the argument. Yeah, yeah. Y'all got into it one time, I think, in the chat. Yeah. So, but anyway, so go check out their pages and stuff like that. But I don't think Mad Church Disease allow any of that over there on his channel. So if you say anything about Dara, I think you're gonna get blocked. You're gonna get blocked. You're gonna get blocked. Okay. So whatever Daryl did to you or whatever y'all did, I don't know what's going on between y'all two, but don't even worry about that no more. That has been long gone or whatever. And just let's move forward into now. Mad Cheddar Z's ain't gonna play that for real. I mean, I ain't got nothing against there. I just don't know what went on between y'all two. I don't know. I don't know what went on. You just brought that back because I didn't even know. I forgot all about that. Y'all had got into it in the chat. I think I was so focused on my mama, but yeah, I think I got into it in chat or something one day. I was like, oh Lord. All right, so anyway, so I think things are working out for him too as well. And I'm so happy for him and his peace. Yeah. Not with, I can't even see the comment. Nothing went on, wasn't me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought I didn't I don't know. I don't know. I think y'all did get into it in the chat one day though. It's one of those videos I had up. I got up. Yeah. So um I really appreciate you guys coming on tonight. I really do. There was a lot that was going on before with me and a couple of other YouTubers. I'm still watching you guys out there. T-Dot, I'm watching you guys. What's that other guy name? Um, Corey Minor. I'm still watching him. I think he don't believe in women preachers or something like that. But see, I don't hold grudges. You believe whatever you believe. You have your own belief system or whatever, but it's just ridiculous stuff. I mean, I can understand the positions, but just to not believe that a woman shouldn't carry the word of God or to even speak of God, that's not good. That's not that's not. But but I watch out Corey. Corey have some great content over there. He really does. It's real quiet and humbled over there, and I go over there and watch his. Uh, Sometimes he can be a bit entertaining sometimes too as well. I try to watch all you guys. I'm trying to put them. Y'all, yeah. What's so funny is y'all, I got two TVs hanging on my wall, y'all. I got two TVs hanging on my wall, and I put it on one on Daryl and one on Manager Disease. I got a TV in my room, my bedroom, y'all. Click, click, click. Cause I had to catch up so quick because I be working, y'all. I be like, let me put on that, let me put up that. Oh God, y'all. They both be having so much information. Yeah. Yeah, I watch Sir Walter too as well. I watch him on Facebook. Yeah, I watch Sir Walter on Facebook. I have his I'm following him on Facebook. Uh, Corey Minor, yeah, he have his, he can teach or whatever, but I think that we shouldn't say certain things when we don't really have the revelation or the understanding of it. Because I don't believe Paul said anything about women couldn't teach. I think it was more of a disruptive type woman that was in the church or something like that, and she was being rude, and it was more being like a polite woman, humble woman, be quiet type woman, quiet, meek, not loud and rude inside the church and all this and that. But I don't know. I don't even think that's what it said anyway. I think people just want their own interpretations. If for a man to even believe that a woman can't preach, I think they got some type of abusive um, traits or something like that. But to each his own. Maybe they don't, but sometimes I do believe it. Not saying Corey do. Y'all don't come over here and beat me, but I'm just saying. Sometimes you catch preachers saying that. I'm just gonna be honest now. Majority of them have an abusive traits when they say women can't preach. I'm just saying. Yeah. But we'll go through that later. Yeah. I'm not saying all preachers have abusive trait, but I'm just saying that's what I pick up on, some type of abusive trait, something abusive, something ain't right. Oh yeah, my phone is dying. Uh oh, 8%. Thank you, Anita. Oh my God, let me hang up. Let me hang up. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I don't have no music to play, no video to play. So I got to get used to this right here. Okay, you guys keep praying for all of us, the whole sector, the Christian sector. Pray for all of us and pray that I come back harder um, as ever before. And like I said, it don't take overnight to make this content that I'm trying to make. It don't take overnight. Trust me, because that ain't the type of content creator I'm trying to be. So it takes a minute to try to create content and try to get what I need to get out there and to get you guys to understand what I'm putting out there. All right, you guys. He's a he's a- okay. All right, you guys. See you guys later.